familiar highway by my house. Just heading out east, trying to find some corners. It's one of those weekends that you see it coming. And I get a wedding out of town in LA. The things we agreed to, you know? But it's definitely an S1000R day. As you can imagine, there's a different mood for the S1000R and a different mood for the Harley. After I've been beat up working 1 week on, my first instinct is Harley. Lay back, cruise, rip the throttle from the start, and just kind of go long and slow. And as the end of the week comes and I'm rejuvenated, I'm definitely more of a spaz. And you can tell which bike I want to get on. So one thing I've noticed immediately is after riding the Harley earlier on in the week, is that when I'm doing 70, 75 on this bike, I have this instinct to blow everyone's doors off and do 100. I don't really look at the speed. It's just, I feel like I'm going really slow, doing 77, it's telling me now. I feel like everyone else is doing the same speed, so I'm not really exposing myself to the law right now unless they want to arrest every single person on this highway. But, you know, it feels like I'm barely moving. And on the Harley 70 plus, I'm good. It doesn't mean I don't want to dive into the throttle a little bit and have some fun. But it's, you know, I don't have any need to go faster or much of a desire to go faster in that bike when I'm in the 70s. Very, very different experience, but you know, that's why this is Demon, baby. 70s isn't good enough for it. It also doesn't help after the last time I rode this thing was at the track, so it's just a different type of situation. And you don't really look at your speed, so I don't look at my speed so much there. There's certain corners that I can get into trouble with. I'll glance at my speed before I enter, just to gauge where I'm at. But otherwise, you're just going on feel. At least I do. If that's wrong, let me know. The question I was going to throw out there for the few of you guys that watch these S1000R videos, I'm sure some of you guys are into this. My grips are smoothing out a little bit, and they're not totally, you know, worn through. They're not a mess, but I was looking for grips that may be stickier and maybe a little thicker, something with a bit wider diameter. I'm not looking for something like a big old fat Harley grip, because that's not practical, and I think it ruins feel. Even the grips in the Fat Boy are thinner compared to most, but any guys put on a good grip that you like, that's nice and tacky, that doesn't wear out in 6 months, and that might be a little thicker, I'd appreciate a recommendation. So I'll probably wind up doing that pretty soon. As for these bar end mirrors, I said in a few videos back I was going to just take them off, because these bar ends, they're stuck on there, and I don't like to be stuck with these bar ends on the track. They're fine, but I'd rather have something a little heavier. I gotta say though, I mean, the gloves are thicker on the track, and I'm just not paying attention to buzz. I could have no bar ends. I don't think I'd really notice. I think it's more of a theoretical annoyance than an actual annoyance, so I should just keep them on. I think what I really notice the buzzing is probably more on a ride like this, especially as I get out to 2 and 3 hours of riding. I become more sensitive to irritations at that time point. Getting your frustrations out, you just send it right back, and you start noticing things like your butt not being super comfortable, and your hands buzzing a little bit. So let's go east. I'm not going to bore you guys with the ride out there. We'll switch off and we'll go play on a road. This tire's a little pumped up for playing on canyon roads, but whatever. I think that'll keep me in check. Oh dear God, these friggin' lights. Let's all do it together, boys. Alright, Demon baby, stop it. Wasn't appropriate. Cut it out. Oh, there's that road I missed. Wow, look out for that thing. Freaking goblin in the road.